Hey fam, and thanks for joining me in the kitchen. Say, today I wanted to make a special dessert for dinner tonight. Generally we don't have dessert with dinner every night or even every week, but I wanted to make my husband's favorite for him. So it's called an apple crostata. Very simple and easy. You know I'm about very simple and easy. So come along with me while I make a delicious apple crostata. So the first thing we do, now this is just me, I love Granny Smith apples because it gives me that tart but sweet taste. So what I've done is I've already gone ahead and sliced up the apples, and I've already sprinkled some lemon juice on them to keep them from browning. So that's the first thing we do. So I did a mixture of half white, half brown sugar. Most recipes call for just all white. I like to mix the half brown, half white. Gives it just a really good taste. Then we have just basic flour, all-purpose flour. Then we have cinnamon. Then here is a mixture of allspice and nutmeg, half and half there of the mixture. Then of course we have our vanilla. And then we have our softened butter. So we're just gonna kind of blend all this in together. And then it'll be easier for us to just put it with the apples. And yes, it is supposed to be a little stiff. So now we will bring the apples back. And we're just gonna kind of blend this in. So we're gonna put that aside so that we could get our pie crust ready. And what I've done is I purchased some already made pie crust. So we're gonna roll that out and put the apples in. So then we just set up a little flour so that we can get the pie crust rolled out on the counter without it sticking. I let my pie crust sit out just for a little bit so that it's easy to kind of expand and move. So now we'll fill it with apples. Pie crust is filled with the apples, and now we're just gonna fold it over. Basically, we're making a rustic apple pie is what that is. Isn't that pretty? We've got it all set and ready to go. One other thing that I do like to do before I put it in the oven, put a little finishing touches on it, is I like to put a little egg wash on the outside of the pie crust. And then I sprinkle that with a little bit of raw brown sugar. It gets this really kind of crunchy taste going with the crust, so it's really good. So let me just show you that. We'll just dip our hands. You could use your hands or brush, whatever's easier for you. And basically this is just the egg white, and it's really good for making dough like this crispy. So we'll get that done. And then we'll put on the brown sugar. We have the brown sugar around the edges. Voila, all ready to go in the oven. All ready for the oven. Can y'all smell that? Had to open the oven a little for you to smell it. Ooh, it smells so good, I can't wait. And voila, it's ready. Doesn't it look delicious? So we're supposed to wait 30 minutes for it to cool, but I like my apple pie or any apple dessert kind of really hot so that my ice cream can melt a little bit. So I'll save your piece to cool for 30 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and eat mine. Doesn't that look good? So I have my non-dairy oat milk ice cream and my non-dairy whip and my warm apple crostata. So I love using this Ready Whip. So it's made out of almond milk, really good. So let's have a taste. So good. So I hope I have inspired you to make your first apple crostata or just one of your favorite desserts on a weekday. It's okay to spoil yourself sometimes. So let me know if you do end up trying it, or shoot me a picture of your favorite dessert that you might just partake of in the middle of the week. Thanks for joining me today.